Yeah, hi there. These comments are for KA, the initials of your first and last name, and this is Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So let's take a look at your situation. You say, my name is K. I found your 7-step system. I took the test on October 12th, 2012, but I did not study and prepare for the test. I got 61, I got 9 in the reading, 14 in the listening, 20 in the speaking, and 18 in the writing. I'm willing to take it again next December. I need 90. Do you think I can do that? Please give me your advice, and I really thank you for your time. Good question. I'm going to say yes and no. I think you can definitely score 90. Can you do it by December? If you're talking about this year, I'm going to say probably not. You're looking at about 30 points. You're probably looking at anywhere from 3 to 5 months for you to get the goal that you need, especially given the fact that your reading is so low. The good news is your speaking and your writing areas are already in fairly good shape, but even that's not enough to get you the score that you need at 90, right? So let's just talk about reading for just a minute, and I'll explain a little bit about why it takes so long for you to reach your goals in the reading area. And hold on just for a second. Okay, the main thing is reading is something, for whatever reason, you've not been able to develop successfully. Maybe reading is not your cup of tea, for example, and when I say cup of tea, it's just something you don't like to do. But whatever the reason is, this score is killing you right now. I mean, think about it. If you got 9 in every section of the test, that would only give you 36 points out of 120, right? So the reading is really bringing your score down a lot. Now, really, I mean, if you just get 20 in the reading area, which is 11 points higher than where you are, and then you make progress in the other sections, you can probably get closer to 90. To improve reading, you got to do 4 basic things. Number 1, the most important, is take time to read extensively, about 45 minutes every day. You need to do this for several months. You want to be reading books, magazines, newspapers, longer books even. So read as many as you can, as often as you can. This is the number 1 most important thing you can do to make improvements in your reading. And reading extensively, it helps you to concentrate better on what you read. You can comprehend more. You can even begin improving your reading speed by just reading. Now, in addition to reading extensively, you want to study vocabulary. This is also very important, both basic and academic vocabulary, in fact. Now, the third thing you want to do is work on improving your reading speed. Your reading speed needs to be much better than what it is right now. I'm guessing that you have a slow reading speed, and slower readers have poorer comprehension than faster readers. Why is that? Because slower readers have more distractions. You see, when you read slowly, your brain has a lot of time to think about other things other than what you're reading. And those other things cause distractions in your brain, and those distractions affect your concentration and ultimately your comprehension. So you really need to read faster. My recommendation is you have to achieve a reading speed of about 300 words a minute with 80% comprehension. Now, it's not easy to reach that, but my online TOEFL course helps you improve both your vocabulary and your reading speed. The fourth thing you want to do to improve your reading is to become familiar with the TOEFL IBT reading question types. There are many types of questions, some of which are rhetorical questions, main idea questions, charts, schematic tables, click on the sentence type question, negative detail questions, detail questions. These are all different kinds of reading questions. You need to be familiar with what these questions are and the different strategies for answering each of these different question types. And then even if you want to add a fifth thing on there, is you also need to take reading practice tests on a regular basis so that you can begin to measure your reading progress. So these are 4 things that you want to do, and begin taking practice tests, and these things take time. Unfortunately, if you want to get 90 in December, you're looking at maybe 5 weeks here. I don't know that 5 weeks is enough time for you to solve the language problems you're having right now with reading. So the next thing you want to do after watching this video is go to a bookstore and get a long book that's 300 or 400 pages long, and you want to start reading that book. This is very, very important for you based on your existing English abilities. Remember, the first book you read you won't understand very much, but you read a second book, you understand maybe 30%. You read a third book, maybe you understand about 35%. And little by little, your comprehension and understanding of these books you're reading get a little bit better and a little bit better. And pretty soon your overall reading is getting better. Okay, so in addition to the reading, my online course can also help you in your listening, speaking, and writing areas. In all, I have over 330 lessons to help you improve your English in vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, reading, listening, speaking, and writing areas. So your progress will be dependent on your completing my lessons and then taking practice tests. And in the case of the pronunciation, speaking, and writing areas, you will get feedback from me or from one of my IBT human raters, and we will help you improve your overall academic English proficiency so that you can reach the goal that you're seeking. Now, to be honest with you, most students who use my course, they generally get about 5 to 10 points improvement for each month that they use my course. So for you, you're looking at 5 to 10 points each month. That's why I'm guessing right now it'll take you probably anywhere from 3 to 5 months for you to reach the goal that you want. And that's assuming that you work really diligently and consistently every day over these 3 or 4 months. Now obviously, if you just study TOEFL a little bit here and a little bit there, but you don't really have a consistent study plan, you don't follow that plan on a regular basis, it would make it almost impossible for you to ever reach your goal. Of course, that's not going to happen, right? So anyway, KA, thank you very much for your comments and for your email. I hope that in this video I've given you some ideas on how my online course can help you reach your TOEFL goals. Now the next step is go over to my website again. Go to www.bettertoeflscores.com and click on the join button. You can create your subscription and you can become my newest student. All right, thank you very much, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.